let's see economic impact and social impact of companies' rule. Economic impact have two types of impact on India: negative impact as well as positive impact. Earlier we had studied that India enjoyed incomparable position and become merely a country that produced raw material for England. India remained a country which produced raw material for England. India, who had incomparable position, now become dependent on England. Before British rule, India was self-reliant, prosperous country. After the arrival of Britishers, India became dependent on England. So, India, who enjoyed incomparable position before Britishers, now become dependent on England, or remain a country who produce raw material for England. Pure power policy was accepted, was introduced. Dual power policy. Dual power policy means Dvimukhi Sasan. Dvimukhi Sasan means two rulers were there. We can say that power was in the hand of Britishers, responsibility was in the hand of king. Dual power policy. Two types of power. Power collecting land revenue, is in the hand of Britishers, and power to run the state, to look after the state is given to the kings and nawabs. So, dual power policy was introduced. It was introduced first in Bengal. Because of this dual power policy, Dvimukhi Sasan, the glitter, economic prosperity and glitter of Bengal faded. According to this policy, Britishers got power without any responsibility, and kings and nawabs, they have responsibility without any power. Unfair revenue collection policy. Unfair revenue, unfair taxes were imposed on Indian people, on kings, nawabs, on the farmers, artisans, peasants, made Indian peasant a debtor. So, the Indian peasant, Indian farmer, they become debtor because of unfair revenue, unfair taxes which were imposed by the Britishers. Indian artisans become poor and unemployed. Indian artisans, they become poor and unemployed because of the unfair taxes, and they were forced to work extra. In return, they are not getting proper amount of income. We can say that they are forced to provide definite quantity of cloth in a short period and not provided any income. And those artisans who refused this policy, they were lashed or jailed. They were punished by hitting, or they were put in the jail. So the condition of farmers, artisans, craftsmen becomes so pitiable. One more, that it is said that before the company arrived, Indian villages, we know that which type of prosperity we enjoy. Indian villages, they were self-reliant, they produce crops. Okay. Now the condition of after the Britishers arrived in India, the condition of Indian villages become so poor that they depended on England. These are the negative impact. Because of these negative impacts, the poor class had to face many problems. They are becoming poor and poor. They are becoming unemployed. They have to pay taxes. They are taking debts, and they are unable to pay the debts also. So they live a very pitiable life during the Britishers. These were the negative impact. Let's see the positive impact. It was also discussed earlier that first railway line between Mumbai to Thane has been established during British rule. Steamer system, wireless system has been introduced. Different type of departments, education department, railway, road, bridges, post have introduced. Development of ports in Mumbai, Madras, Kolkata took place during the British rule. So these are the positive aspects. After this, also many reforms has been carried out. People become aware, taking education, they become aware about their rights. Everything we will study in social impact. Now let's move to the social impact. Social impact during British rule. Development of newspaper. Development of newspaper played a very important role making people aware about the present situations as well as about their rights. Okay? Education started, newspaper introduced. By reading newspaper, they are getting the information of present situations and become aware of their condition, that they are living the life of a slave, and awareness brought. Second, wrong social customs, rites, rituals were eradicated. Wrong social customs, rites, rituals which were prevailing at the time were removed, were eradicated from the society. Many prominent reformists are there: Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Durgaram Mehta, Behramji Malvari. Then many Governor General has also contributed to eradicate such a evil custom from the society. So wrong social custom, rites, ritual were eradicated, like child marriage, sati system, female infanticide. Yes, female infanticide means a female child is killed at the birth or before the birth. Okay, female child was killed at the birth or before the birth. That is called female infanticide. Widow are also get a chance to marry again because the condition of women, particularly the widow, was very bad, that all the rights have been snatched away by the society, and the woman who become widow, they have to remain at the corner of the society, at the corner of her house, can't participate in any activities. So this has been eradicated from the society. Then who were the stalwart? Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Durgaram Mehta, Behramji Malvari, etc. played important role to remove evil custom. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, the Indian reformists like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Durgaram Mehta, Behramji Malvari, they were the stalwarts who have played a very important role to eradicate certain social evils from the society. English education started with the effort of Lord Macaulay. Lord Macaulay attempt English education has been started. Universities have been started with recommendation of Charles Wood in Mumbai, Madras and Chennai. Universities have been also established during the British rule with the help of Charles Wood in Mumbai, Madras and Kolkata. So these are the social impacts from that social reforms. Many reforms have been carried out and they all are beneficiary to the society. On one hand, India ruling badly. On the other hand, the social condition has been changed and we become more and more aware about our rights, about our conditions. And we started different type of movements to get rid of Britishers, to become free from the clutches of the Britishers. So again, at the coast of India, Britishers, they were trying to prosper as their own country. They adopted many exploiting policies and tried to ruin India. But at the same time, we also got benefit. We can say that we became free from certain social evil customs. So this is, you can say that a good point, positive point which we have to accept. So friends, here we completed the first chapter, the rise of the British rule in India. Questions are given to you. I will also send the picture of the notes. With the help of the notes, you can write the answer.